Controversial decision by the school board tonight to have their own superintendent investigated by 3 different agencies: the State Ethics Commission, the State Attorney's Office, and even the Governor's Office. This is the latest round in a more than year's worth of battles between Superintendent Charles Van Zandt and the board. Channel 4 Scott Johnson was there for a special meeting tonight. He's joining us live to tell us how this decision was reached. Scott?
Well, Tom, we have been following the ongoing drama between specific members of the Clay County School Board and the Superintendent Charlie Van Zandt for quite a while now. The latest may have the most lasting consequences because it has to do with the superintendent using school funds, as well as school resources for what was considered a private event that some deem as a political event. So this controversy is now going to make its way to the governor's office. At the school board meeting in a county of a couple 100,000, the political rhetoric was as strong as a bad day in Congress.
There are several board members that are full steam ahead, absolute social communists that hate God and America.
The argument is over the superintendent, Charlie Van Zandt, who did not show up to tonight's meeting, and whether he should have used district funds or resources for a private conference called the Dare to Think event in Orange Park. Some say it's a conference on American history, while others say it's a partisan political event.
This conference is nonpartisan. It's the other side that's been attacking it in a partisan way. That the Democratic Executive Committee has sent letters opposing it.
You just pointed out the other side, the Democrats. That sounds partisan.
There's nothing partisan about it. I'm not representing any political opinion, but they are.
So after a contentious month, board member Janice Karakas took this to a whole new level. She's been one of Van Zandt's biggest critics over the year and pushed for a state ethics probe into the superintendent and to have the state attorney's office and even governor's office investigate his use of district resources. That proposal passed 3-1.
We have wonderful schools, and this school district has run smoothly for years.
But the question is about the leadership, the back and forth.
Yeah, and the last year is when that has started. The back and forth has started when our superintendent has come on. So, it seems that we're not communicating. As much as we've tried to work together, it's not working.
Is this the right message with going to the governor's office, going to the state attorney's office?
I believe they need to do an investigation, yes, I do.
Now, as I said, Superintendent Charlie Van Zandt did not attend tonight's meeting. I was told by a spokesperson that he had a prior engagement and did not deem this meeting to have any sort of educational benefit. I want to read you a quote that the superintendent did provide to us. Quote, "We are focused on raising student achievement through increased professional development, an emphasis on student engagement, and expansion of Clay County's high-performing academies." Now, that is from the superintendent. He has not said anything about the new probes that are being asked for by the state attorney's office and governor's office. Still haven't heard on that. But so far, he is not really saying that he viewed this meeting as having any sort of educational benefit. We're live tonight. Scott Johnson, Channel 4, the local station.
Scott, you were there for this entire meeting. Did this appear to be an easy decision for the board, or did anyone not want to do this?
Well, there were board members not present. It was a 3-1 vote. In fact, let me get the name for you, Tom. There was the last board member, Lisa Graham, who asked that the media make it public, Tom. She says, look, I did not vote for this probe. I do not want people to think that just because the board voted for Charlie Van Zandt to be investigated by the governor's office that I voted for it. She voted against it. So there was some division among board members. Tom?
Scott Johnson reporting to us live tonight. Thank you, Scott. Now we're following breaking news.